help? No. Okay, so the lighting is crap. One, it's cloudy and it's already 7 in the night. So I have a book haul. Not only do I have physical books, but I also have ebooks that I've bought. And the ebooks that I bought, I don't buy necessarily full price. I think only 2 I bought full price, but other than that, I use this one website called BookBub. This website, I'll link it down below, but essentially you're able to find ebooks at a greatly discounted value. I think the highest that I've ever spent on an ebook using this app was $5.99. So I'll give you the prices of I'll give you the prices on the books that I've got. So let me scooch a little this way so I can pop up a picture right here. So the first one I bought was Dishonestly Yours by Krista and Becca Ritchie. That one I got for $1.99. The next one is Do Your Worst by Rosie Danan. That one I also got at $1.99. Then we have Bear Town by Frederick Beckman. I got it at $1.99. Then I bought The Wrist Fall, a short novella by Abby Jimenez, $1.99. How to End a Love Story by Julia Hung, $1.99. Nobody by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I got that for $1.99. Book Lovers by Emily Henry. That one was $2.99. We have The Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy, $1.99. Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid, $1.99. The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black, $1.99. Lost at First Love by Jenny McLean, $1.99. Butchered and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver was $1.99. Blood of Hercules by Jasmine Mass, $2.99. Every Summer After by Carly Fortune was $1.99. Undercover Bromance by Lisa K. Adams, $2.99. Magnolia Parks Into the Dark by Jessa Hastings, $1.99. The Flames and Frying Pans by Kate Mossman, 99 cents. The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstein, $1.99. Oh, $2.99, sorry. The next 2 are the ones that I bought full price. So A Court of Ring and Ruin by Sarah J Maas was $9.09. That one I got it because it was discounted a bit. Not a lot, but a bit. Then we have Wings of Starlight by Alison Schaff. That one I got at $10.99. Pack Up the Moon by Kristen Higgins, $1.99. Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sedge, $5.99. Yeah. Jackpot Summer by Alicia Freeland, $1.99. The Graveyard Gifts by Fern Forgettable and Piper CJ, $1.99. If He Had Been With Me by Laura Bowman, $1.99. The X-Files by Jessica Joyce, $1.99. Beg, Borrow, and Steal by Sarah Adams, $1.99. Heavenly Bodies by Iman Erwin, $2.99. I butchered the last name. My Vampire Plus One by Jenna Levine, $1.99. Canadian Boyfriend by Jenny Holiday, $1.99. Daisy Hates the Great Undoing by Jessa Hastings, $1.99. Okay, that is it for all the ebooks. Now on to my physical books. So these two are from a subscription box called Hello Lovely Box. Okay, so the first one is Hold On To Me While You Wait by Kimberly Brown. So I don't know. I'm gonna see if it's on KU. If it is, I'll add it into the list, but I don't think I'm gonna need the physical copy for this one. I think I most likely am gonna sell it on Pingo. So the next special edition. So I love this author. I have not read, okay, so the author is Ana Huang. I've read the Kings of Sin series. I've read every single one of them up to the King of Sloth. So I still need to hear. She still has books coming out for that series. I have yet to read the Twisted series. I read Twisted Love, not the rest. Twisted Love put me off on reading the rest of the books, and then I read her, I want to say her debut series. I read the first two books. Didn't really enjoy. I enjoyed the first one, the second one not so much, which put me off on reading the last two books. So this one, I don't know if it's gonna be my favorite because I've seen spoilers of it. So we have Twisted Games. Now I haven't taken off the wrap because I don't know if I'm gonna keep, but look at this cover. Look at this. This, I believe, is Julia. This is the brother of the female lead in the first book. Then you have some gold edges and you have a ribbon bookmark. So this one I am on the fence if I am gonna sell it or not. Now on to this one. I'm gonna do it later because I need to get the first book. So we have Scythe and Sparrow by Bryn Weaver. This is the third book in, I forgot what series this is called, but I've read it. You have Rose and Finn. So Rose is part of the circus. Finn is a doctor, and something happens to her where she gets into a accident, and he is her quote-unquote doctor and decides that she's gonna spend time at his house recovering, and a relationship blooms. So this one I think I gave a 4.5. I did enjoy this one. Okay. Then we have Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. Okay, so I believe this is like witches, because it states Elizabeth has grown up among the magical grimoires that tattle beneath the iron chains, capable of transforming into Golget's monster. When an act of sabotage releases the library's most dangerous grimoire, Elizabeth is accused with treason, with no one to turn to but her sworn enemy, the sorcerer Nathan Thorne, and his mysterious servant. She finds herself entangled in the centuries-old conspiracy. Not only could the great libraries go up to flame, but the world among them. So now we have some special editions of books that I've read. Yeah. So we have The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. Here we have Rowan and Zara. We have Rowan and Zara. Rowan, in order to inherit his grandfather's amusement park, he has to redesign an old ride. He is able to do that with Zara's help. Zara is, I forgot where she works in, but she submits a plan to Rowan on an attraction she will change and why she will do the changes that she mentions. So there he sees that why is she working the job she is if she knows how to quote-unquote design rides. So this is one of them. Look at the edges. Just look at those edges. The end papers, the playlist. The back of the book has, for the girls who dream of meeting a prince but end up falling for the misunderstood villain. Wildfire by Hannah Grace. I have read it, enjoy it, thoroughly enjoy it. So here we have, who do we have? We have Aurora and Russ. Okay, so Russ is part of the hockey team. He decides he has family things going on. He has family stuff going on, as well as Aurora. I don't like, don't. So in order for either one of them to disappear from that, they decide to go to a camp where they're counselors, and they meet at a party. They do something the first night they meet, and then they don't realize that they're gonna be workmates. So the sprayed edges, I don't know if you can see the little stars right here. This is the naked hardback. Alrighty, next one, On a Storm by Rebecca Yarros. Self-explanatory. You have Satan, Violet. Here they are dragon riders, essentially. So not much more to say, but here are the spread edges. We have the Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. They're both swimmers. One is a competitive diver, and the other one is an ace swimmer, jump into a forbidden waters in this steamy romance. So excited to read that. I usually do like Ali Hazelwood's writing. I'm trying to remember if I read any of her books recently. I'm not sure. Okay, the next two are reprints, if I remember correctly. So we have the first one. We have My Funny Demon Valentine by Aurora Asher. And this one we have Ash and Evangeline. So here, Ash is one of the princes of hell. He decides to come to the human world because he believes that he no longer belongs in heck and wants something more for his life. So Evangeline has no idea any of these creatures exist until she meets Ash and sees him transform, questions her sanity for a bit, and you see his brothers also who escape with him. Now this one has spread edges. I think the reprints are gonna have spread edges. The first prints, something like that, I'm not sure. Then we have My Demon Hunter by Aurora Asher. So this one, you see him in this one. So this one is enslaved to an evil demon queen for a millennium. Mist only has ever so wrong purpose. Yeah, so he wants to fall in love with a human. Not fall in love, but like have a romantical relationship with a human. So excited to read this. These are on KU, but I like owning the physical copies because I am enjoying the series so far. So here are the sprayed edges. They match. This book matches my nails so much. Alright, then we got Enchantia by Kaylee Smith. This is the second book in Phantasmia, because I own that one on Kindle. So here is this one. I believe Phantasmia is supposed to be kind of like Caraval, but different in a way. So it's a magical realism type of book. So excited to read both Phantasmia and this one. Then, so I bought this one in preparation when I finished the Kingdom of the Wicked series. So I have Throne of the Fallen by Kara Maniscalco. So I believe she's writing books for each sibling. So this one, I don't know what prince it is. Oh, Envy. This is Envy's book. So you see him book 1, book 2, and book 3 of the Kingdom of the Wicked series. So excited to read this. The next one is That You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. Hate the fact that it's a hardback when she's always done paperback. Hate it because Emily Henry started doing that also. But this is the Barnes edition. I know the Target edition has a reversible dust jacket, but it's pink. I don't know if you can see the the binding. So right here you have Everything Starts With You, the end pages, and ends with you. The next books are Book of the Month books. I got them because I have a ton of credits and they are very trendy right now. The lighting changed because it looked too dark and now I fixed it and now it looks a bit too bright. So there's that. We have The Favorites by Lane Virgo. So this is The World They Were, A Scandal, To Each Other, and Obsession. So these are figure skaters. Yeah, figure skaters, and they have been to the Olympics together. She might not have a famous name, funding, or her family support, but Katrina Shawn has always known that she was destined to become an Olympic skater when she meets Heath Rocha, a lonely kid stuck in foster care system. Their instant connection makes them a formidable duo on the ice, clinging to skates and to each other to escape their turbulent life. Kate and Heath go from childhood sweethearts to champions in the ice skaters, captivating the world with their scorching chemistry, rebellious style, and roller coaster relationship. Until a shocking incident at the Olympic Games brings their partnership to a sudden end. Very excited. I love a good drama-filled book. Then we have You Between the Lines. So this is all fair in love and poetry when a former high school classmates reunite their rivalry in this prestigious MFA program. In this steamy enemies to lovers. Excited to read this. Then we have Pictures of You by Emma Gray. This, what would you do if you could start over? Imagine having a second chance with the one you'll never forget. Eva Hudson should be grieving her dead husband, but since the car crash that claimed his life and landed her in the hospital, she cannot seem to remember him at all. The only person who can help her piece her past together is her high school best friend, Drew Kennedy. Okay. Okay. Excited to read this. I think this is gonna be a sad hitting book in a way. So then we have First Time Caller. Then we have First Time Caller by B.K. Borison. So this is about Aiden and Lucy. I believe Lucy's daughter, her daughter wants her to find love, and I guess she calls Aiden's station to ask for help, and things go on from there. So I'm just giving you a vague synopsis on some of these books. Lastly, we have Our Infinite Fate by Laura Stevens. They love each other in 1,000 lifetimes. They've killed each other in everyone. This is why I bought it. So, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue meet This Is How You Lose the Time War. In this fantastical and epic love story that defies death as two souls reincarnate throughout the centuries. Evelyn can only remember all her past life, She can also remember that in every single one of them she has been murdered before her 18th birthday by Arjun, a supernatural linked to her soul. The problem is that she is quite fond of the life she has right now and little sister she needs in order to stay alive. If Evelyn wants to save her sister, she'll have to find the centuries-old devil who hunts her through each lifetime before they find her first. Figure out why she's being hunted and finally break the curse and try not to fall in love again. So those are all the ebooks and physical books that I have purchased, and some of these are pre-ordered. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.